What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a concealer review for you guys. I am going to be reviewing and testing out something that just launched from pretty much the drugstore. This is from Makeup Revolution, and this is the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour Concealer. A lot of words. But I picked up two shades today because I got one for highlighting, which is my C3, and one for contouring, which is C12. There are 18 shades of this concealer, which is phenomenal, and it goes from the huge rainbow, which is really nice. So I will say that that is definitely really awesome right there. I just put this one to the test to see what I thought of it, and of course comparing it to the Tarte Shape Tape, because Tarte Shape Tape is supposed to be like a dupe of the Tarte Shape Tape. So I, of course, will see if that is true or not. So anyways, if you want to see what I thought of this amazingly affordable concealer, then keep on watching. So the foundation is already on, my base is pretty much on, and of course if you want to see what foundation I use, you'll have to check out another video, which I'm just reviewing a foundation right now. So I just love doing that to you guys. I just love teasing just a little tiny bit, and of course making you want to watch some more of my videos, because I would really appreciate it. So anyways, we're going to go right in to the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour Concealers. I picked up two. I picked up a contour one, because I really want to try the whole, liquid contour thing, because I really want to see what all the fuss is about. So I want to kind of see when I do one side and then try the other side and whatever. So I'm going to do the shade C3 for my under eye area. I was going to go for the C1, but I was like, don't go too pale because your foundation's already really pale. And then I'm going to try and then for the next shade I have C12 for the contour. So let's just dive right in and see what happens. So let's just say right now, you're going to get a really nice doe foot applicator. Now, this almost does look identical to the Shape Tape, so let me just whip that out as well. So you can kind of see right here, this one's a little bit more on the fluffier side, this one right here is a little smaller, but I do feel like this is going to be a pretty good dupe of the Shape Tape concealer, so I'm really hoping, because, a lot of controversy is going around on Tarte right now, but at the same time, I really want to see what all the fuss is about for this one as well. I've heard so many positive things about this. It's only $7 or £4 if you live in England. This one is only $7 if you live in the US, so I'm definitely excited about trying it. So let's just try the under eye first. Now let's just try blending this out on this side just to see how it looks. So that gives me a lot of coverage. Like, I'm actually liking the way that looks. I will have to say though, the foundation under it is just way too effing matte that I think that I'm not gonna like it. I just really don't like the way that it's kind of like separating a little bit on my face. And it's giving me like expression lines, which I don't usually ever have in any other foundation, even if it is matte. This one's a little matte. But anyways, back to the concealer. The concealer is actually a very good color as well. I was expecting it to be like a little too dark, but it is really not that bad. So let me quickly conceal the under eye of this side, and then I will try the contour out. I would definitely say it does give me a lot of coverage, and it looks almost exactly identical to the Shape Tape for me. It has that creamier consistency, but it's not like a matte finish when it dries. It has a slight sheen to it, but not where it's like super shiny. Like, it's not like the Kylie where it's just like super dewy, like super matte either. So it's pretty much right where Shape Tape is at, where it's kind of creamy, but it works for all skin types. So I'm actually really liking that. Like, I really like the way this looks. This shade right here, this is the C12. I'm just going to see, because I am going to powder contour as well, obviously. But I really just want to see how it looks. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll try this out. blending it out, this side I did do a little more severe than I thought I would. This side looks a little better. I mean, because I am going to still powder, still contour, still like, you know, chisel out the cheekbones and everything like that. But so far, the contouring part actually wasn't as bad as I was thinking of. I'm going to add just a little drop more on this side because I want it to kind of match the other side a little bit more. So anyways, I am going to quickly, before everything starts to crease or anything like that, I am going to quickly go powder, and of course powder contour, powder blush, powder highlighter, everything like that. I'm going to quickly finish off my face, and I'll be right back to tell you guys my final thoughts on the concealer. Okay, so my entire face is completely beat. I did not put any eyeshadow on. I just decided to put on some mascara and go. I am wearing the Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle in the shade Griselda, and I'm loving this dark vampy lip. It's so moisturizing but at the same time matte, and it's just so pretty. And I love it. This is my first time wearing it. And anyways, so back to the concealers. I will say right now, just by looking at my under eye, it does have a little bit of the line showing, but you know what? That's just what happens. There is no creasing, no caking or anything like that under my eyes. I've had this concealer on for a good 2 hours because I finished off my face, kind of relaxed, kind of ate, and now I'm back with you guys. So the concealer is actually looking pretty good. The contouring concealer part was actually not terrible, and I was kind of happy with the way it kind of blended out. My nose looks a little weird, and I'm not a huge fan of the way it came out, but everywhere else, like the forehead and the jawbone and everything like that, it looks really good to me. So I do really like the way that kind of worked out. But for right now, I'm just going to talk about the C3, which is the shade that I use for my under eye area. This one really just, it worked. It looks just like the Shape Tape concealer to me, and I will show you guys really quickly, side by side, how the C3 and the light looks. Okay, so as you can probably see, they almost look identical in the way that my lighting is looking. In real life, this one, the C3 from Makeup Revolution, looks a little bit more pink, but both of them almost look kind of identical. So if I did both sides, like one side Shape Tape, one side Makeup Revolution, I feel like I would have gotten a very identical finish. Both of them look creamy, they're both blendable, and let me just tell you this right now. Let me just tell you this. $27, Holy Grail concealer, $7. Could be my new Holy Grail concealer. This one is such an affordable price, and it works. It actually did work for me, and I really do like the way that it makes my under eyes look. Like I said, not dry, not cakey looking, not weird, anything like that, and it's set beautifully. So I'm loving that. So honestly, this could be my new drugstore favorite concealer. I am going to do what everybody else has said about this concealer. I am very shook because of this. This is a very shooketh concealer. This one is only $7, like I said, or £4 if you live in England. I decided to buy 2 different shades, and I will be using these a lot in the near future. Kudos to Makeup Revolution, and also, let me just tell you this. Kudos to Makeup Revolution for creating 18 shades the first batch, and now they're at 25. As of March, they'll have 25 shades, including like a fair, almost white shade, and also almost like deep, deep, deep chocolate shade. I'm like, oh my god, you're going to kill the game with that. Like, you did more than Shape Tape did when they first launched, which is insane to me. So honestly, just looking at that shows you how much diversity that Makeup Revolution is looking to do, and how every other brand needs to follow the same footsteps. Fenty, Makeup Revolution, every single brand needs to remember that there's a lot more skin tones out there than just fair, light, light, medium, neutral, deep, medium, tan, dark. Really, there is a lot more shades out there. So I'll have to say I'm just really in love with these concealers. I will definitely be playing with this one a lot more. I know for a fact this is going in my makeup bag on my trip to England. Even though I bought it in America, I don't care. I absolutely do love this concealer. I feel like this is just going to be an everyday, easy, throw it on and go kind of concealer, and I really am always loving that. On my no makeup days, I use the Tarte Shape Tape a lot. So this, I might try out a little bit more. We shall see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.